Hello, another day, another video. It's currently Wednesday at 6:11 p.m. This was meant to come Monday, but customs had other things to say. But this bad boy, which is heavy, arrived today. I got it arrived to my aunt and uncle's house solely because I knew I'd be in work and that nobody would be here at home to collect it. So, we have 20 cards to get through today. 2 belong to Void, 18 belong to me. I did have a provisional look at the grades. I have forgotten some of them though, so this will be a fun little experience for all of us. I'm going to cover them as best I can. So, oh, that's not great. That is Void's Garchomp, Cynthia's Garchomp, and the grade was an 8. I'm not an expert in grading. There's some crud on the inside of the packaging there. That's a bit annoying. Centering to me looked quite decent. I have a bad eye though, so I couldn't tell. But we take an 8. It's a lovely card. Void's happy with it. Well, happy with the card, not the grade. Next card is also Void's. Misty Psyduck. I can't cover this for some reason. It's awkward. Beautiful card. Beautiful card from a massively overrated set, but a beautiful card nonetheless, and I got a 9. It is a very nice card. We kind of expected that to get a 9, so roll with the punches. The next card, if I remember my list properly, this should be Delibird. It is Delibird. English Delibird, Mega Evolutions. The grade was a 10. So I will be bringing this to the Duncan Card Show. This will be my microphone with a little clip-on yoke. They must have seen my email. I went through about 25 of these to find the perfect one. I still didn't think this was the perfect one, but it got a 10. They must have seen my email. Love it. The next one, I actually have lost track of my list now. I cannot remember anymore. The logo on the back of it is oddly different, but it's fine. Is, yes, Archiludon from Surging Sparks, I believe. It is Surging Sparks. Played by myself and Tattooed Fat Man. We both played this card in our decks. So, I didn't know what to expect, but a 9 is a beautiful grade to get for this lovely masterpiece. I'm sorry about the reflection and the glare. I'm still learning. I'll figure it out eventually. I'll get a camera that's not on my screen. Next card. Okay, I can see the back of it. I know it's Misty's Tears. I don't know if I can show Misty's Tears in a video. I've seen people do it, but I have a horrible sneaking suspicion I can't. I'm going to do it anyway. Misty's Tears. I picked this up at Emerald Card Show, I believe. It was 30 quid for it, and I said, you know what, it's a nice card. It was a bit banged up when I got it. I could tell it was banged up, but I wanted to encase it because it is a nice card to have as memorabilia. I got a 3. We'll take a 3. So, you know, the color matching up here, I'm kind of glad I went for color matching. None of these slabs have the Ace original like banner, whatever you want to call it, pennant. I think the Ace regular colour ones just are not my style. They're just a bit too dull for me. So, had to do something a little bit with flair. Next card. Yes. The Mega Charizard X promo from UPC. This could have gone either way. A 10. We take a 10. That is beautiful for a 10. Once I get some guards for this guy, it's going to look nice. But a 10 on a lovely, lovely looking card. Next one. I've forgotten what I submitted now. Literally was staring at this the other day. Yes. Probably one of my first SIR pulls I genuinely pulled myself. I didn't have to go buy off someone. Was this beautiful Absol. I have loved it since day one. I nearly sold it just to make a quick bit of money on it, but I'm so glad I kept it. And I got a 10. But like, what a beautiful card to get a 10 on. And the bloody art banner is beautiful. Had a bit of an issue with Ace. Not necessarily an issue, it was the lack of communication with DHL. And I contacted Ace on Instagram, and I was kind of going, geez, these cards aren't going to get to you on time. I wanted to have them for the card show just to flex a little bit and show off and bring them with me. And I was kind of thinking, geez, these aren't going to show up. They were meant to come on Monday. And I contacted DHL. They told me to contact Ace. I contacted Ace, and they worked it out. It was very, very good of them. The representatives over at Ace, shout out Ace, were really, really helpful. They were kind about it. They explained everything. They were like, here's what's after happening. Here's why. We'll have this resolved for you. So, I know Ace are currently still just UK only, but considering it's a UK only company, this grading process was ridiculously easy. Compared to Beckett. Beckett was fine at the start. It went up in price and the days got longer. And I'm like, I'm not pandering to that. Like, people are, if you ask Lavender Town Rob about grading, people are sending in stuff that shouldn't be sent in, you know, random Tapu Koko Vs. Look, if it's a special card to you, I get it, but there are people grading cards because they think there's going to be a quick turnaround and profit in 5, 6, 7, 10 years time. I can't see it. I can understand my grading queues are getting bigger. Ace really are on the ball with this one, and I really do appreciate it from them. One of my chases from Destin Rivals, Team Rocket's Ariana, a beautiful 10. Is it Kieran next? No, it's N. I love this card. I loved it since the day I saw it. I thought it was the most beautiful card ever. But it only got a 7. I have no idea why this got a 7. I'm no expert, but like, to me it looked quite solid. There's probably a ding on it somewhere that I completely missed, or a bit of whitening on something in the corners. It's a little bit off center, but like, not I would deem a 7, so something's definitely up with the surface that I didn't notice. I'll have to get a grading report on it. But a 7. So that means the next card should be the illustration where it ends plan, if I'm not mistaken. It is even better card. While that one is pretty, this is the real deal. Oh, I got a 10. I wish I could like be more excited, but this is just cool to me. I'm just happy. I'm not gonna go, oh my god, you know, I'm getting cool cards. I'm living the dream. I can't complain, you know. Next. Here's Kieran. Any Kieran and Carmine card, I get them graded. I have multiple of them up there graded in Beckett and in... No, it's just Beckett, yeah. The new Carmine card coming out with Gem Pack or whatever it's coming out with, I will be copying that as soon as I see it. But Kieran, my favourite card in Prismatic, above all else, got a 10. Beautiful, beautiful card, beautiful detail. Who's the artist on that? Ori Suzuki. We'll have to look into the rest of their cards. Now, this next one is an Ivysaur. I had to look at this grade because something really miffed me about this. I pulled this card twice. I went, cool, I'll send one off to grading. Problem is, I picked this out of the binder. I swapped it with the original one I was going to send to grade because I thought the centering was better. Now, that almost certainly means there is some damage done here somewhere that I am absolutely not aware of. So I'm going to have to get one of those little eyeglasses and have a look. But I cannot for the life of me understand why this got a 6. There is nothing visibly on it unless I'm just blind. Covering it properly. McDonald's Burger Pikachu. Again, the Ace label is beautiful with this card. Saw it, everyone was talking about it. I said, why not? I'll get it graded. It's a nice little bit of memorabilia to have. I got a 10. But then again, the Japanese production quality and production output is always a 10 anyway. Unfortunately, in English, we get what we're taking and we say thank you. We get what we're given and we say thank you. But a 10 for that, beautiful card. The Ace label really makes that better, by the way, just for a little close-up. The card itself is nice, a little bit overhyped, but the Ace label really makes that better. I'm trying to make this as entertaining as possible. I'm just like happy to add slabs to my collection, but I know some people are looking for the booms and the bangs and the big explosions and all kinds of stuff. I'm just here for chill. Pokemon Day Eevee from 2024? No, 2025. Yeah, last year. Came out shortly after Prismatic did. I ended up with 3 of these somehow. I was like, you know what? It'd be a good idea to have one slabbed. You never know with all the anniversaries and stuff coming up. I got a 9. Don't know why I didn't get a 10. Oh, that's why it's a little bit off center. Oh, it's very top heavy. Yee. But again, color matching was a great decision on my behalf. Got the brown and the kind of beige yellow, the Eevee. I just couldn't hack it with the black and the orange or the black and the white or whatever color they use for their regular label. It just doesn't look appealing to me. PSA has an iconic red and white. Becca has that iconic silver or gold or black label. Just Ace's regular labels just don't look nice. They look generic. So if you're going with Ace, I always recommend, you know, either get the color matching or go a bit extra and get the art label. It's always worth it. This card has a story. This was the first ever Pokemon card I got. I couldn't remember when I was talking there. My mother and I were in Blanchardstown Shopping Centre in 2009. I was about 7 years old and I saw Pokemon cards. At this stage, I'd played Emerald God knows how many times. I believe I'd played Pearl as well, if I'm not mistaken. 2009, yeah, Pearl. And I saw this tin. A few kids in school collected it. I was in like second class at this stage and I said to mother, please, just a tin. It was like a green Arceus tin, and it had this guy as their promo. This was in my pocket every day. I can say every day, either in my pocket or in my wallet, from the day I was in 2nd class when I got it, up until about 5th class. So this is in my pocket every day for 3 years. This was my good luck charm. It never got stolen. The rest of my Pokemon cards got stolen when I was younger, but this never left my side. It was in my pocket, it was in my wallet. Now, I'm not surprised with the grade. It's quite endearing, but it's a special card to me. It's a special card, and I'll always keep it that way. So, you know. Next one was my 2nd ever big hitter card. This was gotten for me in Nuri quite soon after, 2009, but the same, I think it was around Christmas time, 2009. There was a Platinum Arceus like deck box tin or box that came out with a deck you'd build to play. It had Luxios and everything in it, but I wanted this guy because it was yellow. Same thing went. It was in my pocket or it was in my pencil case, and I got a 4. I will take that. Those 2 cards might not mean a lot to other people. They mean a lot to me. These are very, very special in my life, and they always will be. These will never leave my hands. They will be passed down to the day I die. They are very special to me. Plus the one's a bit funny. Next is Iron Bundle, a Master Ball Iron Bundle, the only one I know of an Iron Bundle card to exist. A Master Ball, they never made. Prismatic, it never left Terrestrial Festival. They saw my email, it was a 10. Again, the colour match just makes that all the better. It's a beautiful card. Next was a random card I picked up either at a show or on Card Market. I saw it was from 2015 from, what's the set called? Breakthrough, XY Breakthrough. And I was like, I couldn't leave it there. You know, beautiful card. Why not grab it? And I thought nothing of the quality of it. I just saw a cool card from 11 years ago, 10 years ago. It got a 9. We take those. We do take those. And we're down to the last 2. One of easily my favourite cards from Journey Together. I love Journey Together, by the way. I don't care what anyone has to say. Journey Together is one of my favourite sets. This beautiful IOR of Iono and Kilowattrel. That art label is beautiful. I got a 9, which I'm very happy with. And to conclude, and it's not a big, massive card or anything like that, but it's something I liked as well. Very similar art style from Destined Rivals, and they brought in Arvin and his doggy. Mabosstiff. Yeah, Mabosstiff. They gave him a Greedent as well. Again, beautiful art label in comparison. They're absolutely gorgeous. I got an 8. Which, you know, we take. It's a beautiful card. Huge props to Ace. Honestly, I mean huge kudos to Ace. I sent this package out 19 days ago. Little hiccups here and there. I would have had it back after 17 days. But even for that, yes, I paid a bit extra for the turnaround. Do I regret it? No, absolutely not. I have cards, especially those 2 Arceus cards, that are very meaningful to me. They're encased. They're part of my collection forever now. And honestly, it's just an honour to have gotten this far with my collection. So, I hope you enjoyed. I will be sending off more stuff to submit soon. I might be getting some people to join in with me just to make the process just that bit cheaper. But until then, I'll see you at the card show on Saturday. Take care.